Alrighty, here we've got Glover being played on Switch. Courtesy of Cuba Interactive. I want to thank them very much for the reopportunity here. So we're actually taking a look at both the Switch version and the Xbox Series X version. This one's the Switch version here first. So those that have ever played this game came out on the PC and then 64 back in the day. It was a puzzle platformer that has you playing as a glove. And you roll a ball around in order to solve puzzles and gather these cards, and then beat the level. It's a traditional 3D platformer that's honestly a lot of fun. It's a very interesting game, a very dated game by today's standards, but it's really kind of fun. So you just run around as a little glove here, Glover. And it's just a ton of fun to just run around these levels and gather, these cards, just like would like Mario 64. It really capitalized on that kind of gameplay. And for that, it's pretty cool. I like the ball aspect of it. I like being able to throw the ball around. One thing I don't like about the game, with its emphasis on the ball mechanics, is that you can't just spawn the ball to where you need to go. Like for instance, if I wanted to go grab the ball right now, I'd have to go all the way back to where the ball is, grab it, and bring it to where I needed to go. Now, if I were to hold the A button, this is going to show me where the ball is approximately. And I can see the ball from here. The ball's right over there. But if I wanted to bring it up here, I'd have to go all the way down there and go grab it. Now, with some puzzles, you don't need the ball. You can complete the puzzles without needing the ball, but in some instances, you will need that ball. So you will need to be able to go grab it and bring it to where you need to go. But in these first couple stages, you don't really need it. You can complete it without it. There's a set of cards per level. If you get all the cards and beat the level in the next amount of time, you get a better ranking. But yeah, it's a really cool platform. It looks really good. I mean, again, it is a little bit dated, given it's a 64 game that's been brought to modern platforms. I wish it was more of a remaster than just a straight port, but this is a straight port. That is all this is. So I really, again, wish it was more than that, but still, being able to play this game on modern platforms without having to own a 64 or try to somehow run this on PC, it's definitely pretty cool. I'm glad that we have the ability to play this on modern platforms. Now, with that being said, this is gonna be a chore trying to get this ball up there, I think. Let's knock this shark out here. Oh, never mind, it said take me out. That's cool, it's just spawn me back, that's fine. But what I was saying was, oh, that almost helped. I just knocked, okay, I knocked him out. So you bounce the ball, oops, bounce the ball, hold it, and that'll allow you to go ahead and get the ball up to where you need it to go. And in fact, I'm going to need to do it this way. Nope. I might need to... Oh, it's going to go in the water. Where's it going in the water? Why would it not go in the water? Okay, so a couple things I want to bring up here with this. So, with the camera controls, they're inverted. They're completely inverted. And that holds true not only for the camera rotation, but also controlling Glover on the ball. It's all inverted, which is honestly quite terrible. I wish there was a way to fix it. There isn't. There is no way to fix it. That is the way that it is. And that's just how it goes. Unfortunately, that's how this game plays. I don't know if that was the way in the original game. I don't quite recall. But the fact that it's inverted here is just kind of annoying. It makes platforming sometimes extremely difficult. And yeah, for that kind of sucks. But other than that, this game's pretty fun. Again, I like the fact that it's here, available on modern platforms. It plays relatively well for a game of its age. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Switch version here compared to the Xbox One version. Alrighty, here we've got GLOVER on both the Switch and the Xbox One here. I'm going to go ahead and move these guys forward at the same time, and we're going to see if there's any bit of performance difference here. Because you can see the Xbox One version loaded much quicker into the hub area here for the castle. Okay, and let's go ahead and go to stage 1. Get them about even here. There we go. So when they load in the level, they load pretty similar. As you can see, the Xbox One version seems to have a little bit more. I was not controlling them very well out there. It seems to have a little bit more jitteriness to it than the Switch version. And I'm not sure if that's because of the graphical performance being better on the Xbox One than on the Switch. But I've noticed that all the colors look a lot more vibrant in the Xbox One version. I feel like even with the added performance you get with the Xbox One version of the game. Get over here into the water here with this one. I mean, it looks better. I mean, I'm playing this at the same time, looking at both screens here, but it feels like it runs a little bit more smoothly. It does load a lot faster, but again, I think there's a little bit of a jitteriness going on with the Xbox One version as opposed to the Switch release. It feels more at home on the Switch. Although I quite honestly like playing on the Xbox One or Xbox version more, but it feels more at home on the Switch. But yeah, I mean, pretty cool game on either platform. I like the fact that it loads faster on the Xbox One. I like the way it controls on Xbox One better, but it just feels like a better experience on the Switch. I do want to thank Cubite Games. Sorry, Cubite Interactive for the opportunity for both of these versions of the game. Which one would you pick? You know, you got the Xbox version, you got the Switch version. You know, I would say pick up whichever one you'd like, or whichever one you know, whatever platform you own or platform of your choice. I personally would pick the Switch version over the Xbox One version, just because of how you know, how it feels. It just feels like a better experience on the Switch. But if you want that extra performance boost with the load times, you want the better graphical appeal, you want to go ahead and go with the Xbox One version. But if you want a more authentic feel, I feel that the Switch version is going to be the one to go with. But again, I want to thank Cubite Games for the opportunity. I want to thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. As always, until next time, take care and happy gaming.